Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's look was requested by you guys. So I asked you guys on Snapchat to screenshot the photo of this look that I posted on Instagram if you wanted a tutorial, and a lot of you screenshotted the photo, so I thought I would film it for you guys today. If you guys aren't already following me on Snapchat and you would like to, I will leave my username down in the description. Basically, I just post my makeup looks, makeup details, I do unboxings, I let you guys keep up with my life and what I've been doing. I also will let you know when a new video is up, and this month I'm also opening my Adore Beauty Advent Calendar. So each day I'm going to be opening a new drawer to the advent calendar and unlocking a new beauty treasure. So you can watch that every day for this month of December over on my Snapchat. I hope that you enjoy this tutorial, and let's just jump into it. Starting out, I have already done my primer. I used the Hourglass Veil Primer. I also did my foundation using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation, and I'm in the shade 220. And I just applied that using a damp Real Techniques sponge. I've also filled in my brows using PONi Cosmetics Palomino No. 2. And I've also popped on some soft ochre paint pot onto my eyes as a base. To start out, I'm going to be setting my base using this shade here from the Morphe 35O palette. Now taking my Sigma E40 brush, I'm going in with this shade here. And I'm just running that through the crease. To warm up the crease just a little bit more, I'm going to take this shade here on the same Sigma E40 brush. Now taking this Morphe brush, I'm going to be taking this brown shade here and deepening up the crease. And with this Morphe brush here, I'm going to be taking this shade from the 35O palette, and we're going to be pressing this onto the lid. Taking my Sigma E40 brush again, and I'm just going to do windscreen wiper motions in my crease just to blend everything together. If you feel you lost any dimension in the crease, you can go back in with this brown shade and this Morphe brush and just deepen it back up again. I'm just going to leave the eyes for a moment and do my face. I'm going to be going in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm in the shade Vanilla. And then taking my damp Real Techniques sponge, I'm going to be blending that all out. Now taking my Clinique Chubby stick, I'm going to be contouring the face. And then again taking my Real Techniques sponge and blending it all out. To set my highlight, I'm going to be using the contouring kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills with my Sigma F30 brush. And to set my contour, I'm going to be taking the same palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, but this time I'm going to be taking the Fawn shade, and I'm going to be using this brush by Morphe. Back to my eyes, I'm going to be taking my Sigma E55 brush, and I'm just going to be taking this shade here, the same shade that we used on our lids. And then taking my E40 brush again, I'm going to be taking this shade here and just helping that blend in with the previous shade. Now taking Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Dare with this Morphe brush here, I'm just going to be popping that under my eyes. I actually find Colourpop Super Shock Shadows, because they're quite moussey, I find them really hard to work with when using a brush, but this one does a pretty good job. Now that we've done that, I'm just going to pop on some mascara. Now I'm just popping on some lashes. These ones are by XoBeauty. I'm not sure of the name off the top of my head, but I will link it down below for sure. For highlight today, I'm going to be using Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. I really like this one, and I'm just going to be applying that with my Sigma F40 brush. And to highlight all the little areas of my face, I'm going to be using my angled eyeshadow brush by XoBeauty. And then to bronze, I'm going to be using Give Me Sun by MAC. And to apply that, I'm going to be using the MAC 150 brush. For blush, I'm going to be using Playful Peach PONi by PONi Cosmetics. So for lips, for this look, I took 2 liquid lipsticks and mixed them together to create a shade that I wanted for this look. So I took Limecrime's Utopia. I no longer support this company, but I have bought their products, so I'm going to use them. And I also have the Velour lips by Australis, and this is in the shade Mel-Burn. So what I did was I took some of the Utopia and a tiny bit of Mel-Burn and mixed them together. A couple of tips if you're going to be mixing lipsticks. Firstly, these two are different formulas. This one is quite runny and this one is more of a moussey whipped formula. So you want to make sure that the 2 liquid lipsticks you choose to mix are of similar formula. While these were very different, once mixed together they did perform quite nicely on the lips and they didn't sort of flake off or go weird when mixing them together. Another thing to keep in mind when mixing lipsticks, it's a lot easier to mix liquid lipsticks together rather than sort of scraping out a bulleted lipstick. Just if you are new to mixing your lipsticks together, I would recommend trying liquid lipstick first. Obviously, do not touch the doe foots together. That would be really bad and you're just going to ruin your liquid lipsticks. It's not good. Also, when working with black, you want to make sure that you use the tiniest bit and just gradually work it in and add more if you need to, very slowly, or it's black, it's just going to turn everything like either like a really gross brown or black. So just be very careful when mixing things together. I would also recommend mixing things on like a mixing tray or on the lid of something or on a bit of plastic. Don't mix it on the back of your hand or furniture, whatever you do. Just be smart about it and it should work out really well. Now that I've mixed it all together, I'm going to be applying it with this Morphe lip brush. Now I'm going to set everything with my Skindinavia finishing spray. I'm just going to pop that on. So that is the finished look, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Remember, practice makes perfect. Be patient and most of all, have fun with it because it is just makeup. Bye!